Hello viewers, welcome to Hygia Agile IT training. In this session, we are going to talk about lists. Lists in Python is one of the data structure. Lists are used to store multiple items in single variable. Lists are enclosed with square brackets. For example, you see on the screen, this lists are enclosed with square brackets and one of the example here. Lists are ordered items. That means find them using index. So there will be a unique index for every item. Lists are mutable, which means we can make, add, or remove items after they are created. Lists allow duplicate values as well. There are some list methods, in fact, that will change the list order, but in general, the order of items will not change. List allows indexing, slicing, iterating. So some of the examples that are listed here. List one is 6793 and the print list one and the type of the list. I mean, this is an object of the class list. So list one is an object and list is the class. So that you can print the list and this will print 6793. In the same way, list can hold heterogeneous data. So where you can store strings and numbers. So print list two, print type list two. There are many methods that are listed in here that you can use. Some of them I explained in our practicals. And for example, append, you can add an element. Clear, you can clear elements from the list. Copy one list to the other list. Count, return number of elements in the list. Like that, there are many methods. Now let's practice.
Python list. Multiple items can be assigned to a single variable. List one. Hence. Runs. Cell. Books. So let's print this. Print list one. Complete list is printed. Now we can specify which index value we can print. So always in the list, it prints from 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3. So print list 0 value is pence. Negative index. List one should print scales now. See, the scales printed. Print a range. 1, 2, 3. From position 1, it will print only 2. The third index's value can't be printed. Position 1, whatever there, it will print. Up to position 2, index position, whatever there in the list will be printed. From the position 2, I need to print all. This is 0, 1, 2. So that means books and scales should be printed now. -3, -1. It's pencils, books. So -3, -1, -2, -3. The position is pencils and up to -1. That means this is -1. So that means less than with up to books. So pencils and books it will print negative index. Now membership. Let's test if pencils are present in the list. So if pencils in the list one, print pencils are present in the list. Yes, pencils are present. So let us check that if pencil is present in the list. This is nothing I printed. So this is not printed. This value is not printed. But the moment when you say pencils and clear output, run it, as pencils are present in the list. Well, the same way, pens. You can change the text. Pens are present in the list. Let's change the list now. I'm going to add list 1 of 2 result. eraser. See, 0, 1, 2 in the second position, books are replaced with eraser. Insert. The function in the list object, list one object is list one insert the position 2 eraser. Let's remove this line. Save the output. See, now eraser is added, books is shifted a little bit right. So for the existing list is only these 4 items. Eraser are added in this position 2. See how to add items. When we need to use a function here also. Function name is append. I have only 4 items in my list. Now eraser I'm going to append. The eraser has been added at the end of the list. If you want to add in the beginning, you need to use insert statement. If you wanted to append, you need at the end, so you can use append. Let's combine 2 lists. The list 3 is addition of list 1 and list. In one list, everything is added. We can also add a tuple to the list. For example, if you have a tuple, see we have a list and we also have a tuple. So we added the list 1 with the tuple, and this is the output. How to remove list items? List 1 dot remove. The books are removed. We can also remove the value based on the index. So for example, if I'm removing index 1 value, that means pencils. So I can use the function pop. So there are no pencils value in this list. Function we can just by populating empty string, then we can remove the last scales. See the books is there in this case, but scales are missing. Delete. Delete list 1 of 0. And pens will be deleted from this if I run this. Pencils, books, and scales. How do we delete the entire list? Just list 1. So that's nothing will be printed. If you run, I just clear the output. How to clear the list? Using the clear function. Now the list is empty. Or sort the list. List 1, sort. Books, pencils, pens, and scales. Alphabetical order sorted. 2, 10, 100, 1, 6, 900. So if I do the list 2 sort and print list 2, 1, 6, 10 in a sorted order. How do we sort descending? By populating the parameter reverse. Same list in sorted order is now descending order now. Let's print the reverse order. Scales, books, pencils, and pens are printed in the reverse. List 2 equal to list 1. Print list 2. Same list is copied. There is another way that you can copy using list 3 is equal to list 1 dot copy using a function. Print list 3. Pens, pencil. So list 3 you printed whatever there in the list 3. So list 1 is copied to list 2, and list 1 is also copied to list 3 using the function. We can also use a function called extend. List 2 list 1 extend with list 2 print list one. Oranges and bananas are added. There are various list methods, and we will be using them when we start loops and conditional statements. That's it about list.
We have come towards the end of the session. We have done with the list. I will come up with another data structure in the next session. Thank you very much.